guys, welcome back to the channel. Baron here, and today's video we're gonna be reacting to top 10 One Piece characters intros for One Piece. Yeah, we're gonna get into it and check out some awesome character intros for One Piece. Yeah, let's go. All right, here it comes, number 10.
Presenting the rookies.
Supernovas
is at number 10.
Let's make it louder. My guy got angel wings.
A gorgeous glutton, a gang boss, a magician, a guy with a killer tune, a magnetic redhead, a master assassin, a former law enforcer turned outlaw, a mad monk,
Oh my
a
God.
tattooed surgeon, a rubber-limbed airhead, and a swordsman with a penchant for losing his way. Do you recognize them? I'm sure you do. The Supernovas are the 11 pirates who made a name for themselves very early in their wayward careers by attracting bounties of over 100 million berries. Not only does this make them a serious threat to the world government and the Marines, it also gives them an air of notoriety, which they obviously revel in. Being such unrivaled talents, this lot do deserve a grand introduction, and that's exactly what they get in the Sarbodi Archipelago arc, first through a rogues gallery-style slideshow of their bounties, and then by getting to display their exploits in what remains one of the most rambunctious multiplayer fights in One Piece.
Damn, they just walk in, eh? Eh? Silvers.
Just 2 chapters
She's a
after
mermaid.
we were introduced to the Supernovas, we get to meet the famed former first mate of Pirate King Goldie Roger. It's a quietly powerful first impression, just right for a legend. A young mermaid's being caught by slave
Mysterious.
traders and is to be the star attraction of an auction attended by the world nobles. The
gonna be a
auctioneer is
slave.
giving her a hard time, but as he attempts to put an exploding device around her neck, he suddenly passes out. Behind him, in
It's
a
this-
prison for other slaves, an old man with a familiar white beard takes a sip from his whiskey flask as the giant sitting beside him tells him he knows it was his haki that saved the mermaid. This is a clever introduction if you look deep enough. It starts off Rayleigh's story with a
figured it
little
out.
display of haki, a teaser of sorts to the veteran pirate's future role as Luffy's haki coach.
What a mysterious badass, just drinking the whiskey, eh? Oh, I like this guy. That is a sick intro, though. To be honest. Crocodile?
Next up, we have the Sandman himself, Crocodile. Before he's revealed to be
They
the
just
primary
punctured him.
antagonist of the Alabasta arc,
What?
we meet Crocodile as the hero of the Desert Kingdom. Standing atop a tall building, all the townsfolk seem to love this imposing figure with a golden hook for a hand. They chant his name and hail him as their protector. Unlike most early villains in this long-running One Piece saga, Crocodile's had a gripping character trajectory and journey for what little we've seen of him. He started off as a former crime boss and warlord
Reminds me
of
of
the
Captain
sea
Hook.
who set out to steal an empire. He was one of the first powerful rivals to cross paths with a young Luffy and hand him a devastating defeat. He later turned into an unlikely ally, but it's still a mystery where his loyalties really lie. Given his ever-evolving character and the potential for his return, Crocodile's introduction in Alabasta remains a memorable one.
He just like sandstormed them away. What? Ooh, the disrespect.
Coming in at number 7
pig.
is Dracule Mihawk, the
Mihawk.
world's strongest swordsman.
He cut the ship in half. Yo, what? That is a sick intro, let's be honest, dude. Comes in, the whole ship in half.
Hawkeye, as he's called, is an outlier even for a pirate. He's a single-man crew traveling the rough seas in a ridiculously small boat
A
with a
lone
ridiculously
wolf.
large blade. He doesn't seem to like
That's a
conflict,
cool
but doesn't
boat.
shy away from it either. He seems noble and honorable, but isn't above being a warlord of the sea and on the world's government payroll. It's only right that he makes a strong impression on debut, his first
Yep.
act being to cut a pirate ship in half, leaving an
Dang.
entire fleet of pirates trembling in his wake. He's the man who single-handedly destroyed their 50-strong fleet on the Grand Line.
What
the
a
Pirates
badass.
Lament. What makes this introduction even more special is the flash of excitement on Zoro's usually impassive face as he sees Mihawk for the first time.
Oh, and then he trains him. That's cute.
For our next entry, He might fire jelly beans as weapons, have a fondness for donuts, and have the word sweet in his title, but there is nothing
Is that
remotely
him?
sweet about him. Being the second son of Charlotte Linlin and one of the 3 sweet generals of the Big Mom pirates, Garthakuri is as overpowered as they come, and you know this from the start. There isn't even a doubt, considering that he has a bounty of
Oh my
1
God.
billion berries. As expected, he manages
so
to
nasty,
shock
killed
us
with
all
a
in his
jelly
first
bean.
appearance, such as his power. That power is an
The door
ability
has a
to see
face?
slightly into the future, a result of polishing his observation haki to such a level that it's given him the gift of clairvoyance, a power almost as rare as his mother's. Without making an effort, Garthakuri is able to predict the words that will come out of people's mouths before they're spoken.
That's
predict
so
when an
cool.
attack is coming and how many people are involved. It's a godly ability revealed right off the bat for one of the main antagonists, and surprisingly,
That's so
the
cool.
most
Kinda
sympathetic
overpowered
figure
though,
of the whole
right?
Cake Island arc.
Like, if he knows what's gonna happen, he's kind of seeing into the future.
さあそれはどうかなてめえは
At number 5, we have Monkey D. Dragon.
Oh! That's him.
Other than the fact that he's the father of our hero, the son of Garp, and the supreme commander of the Revolutionary Army, very little is known about this man. We know for sure that he'll play a major role in the story that's yet to be told, but for now, he remains a fascinating secret, which is surprising in many ways, given that he made his debut in the series at around the 50th episode mark. True to how his character has unfolded so far, Dragon first appears as a mysterious cloaked figure in a rain-swept town who saves Luffy from Smoker. The only thing that gives away his identity is the distinctive tattoo on the left side of his face. From the sudden and intense storm that sweeps the town right
I
around
like
his
the
appearance,
intro
we
with
can guess that
the
Dragon's
lightning.
powers are immense, but like the man himself, they're still tightly
Kinda-
wrapped up in mystery. Till Oda decides to bring Dragon out in the open, we can only remain in awe of this enigma.
Kind of puts him in like an evil, dark team.
弟の船出を邪魔する理由がどこにある
But I think Mihawk's entry is my favorite so far. Before? Oh, it's Odin.
With the plot of the Wano arc completely centered around him, we've all been waiting to lay eyes on Oden, and the big reveal doesn't disappoint. The shadowy silhouette we've been catching glimpses of for several episodes has finally made way
You can
for
tell
the man
that the
himself.
difference
A fierce
in
warrior
the
built for combat.
animation
Yet that's just
and the
one
graphic.
facet of his personality, as we find out. A born never-do-well and wild child, an irresistible heartthrob with not very nice manners, a loud who thinks it's a good idea to cook a hot pot meal on a funeral pyre, a rascal turned do-gooder turned pirate. These two are different sides of Odin. There's probably more.
What?
Oh yes, he's got some terrific connections too, to Goldie Roger, Whitebeard and Shanks no less. Even as we wind down to the grudge match between Luffy and Kaido.
Oh my
that
God, I
will be
feel
the
so bad
arc's
for the
final
dead
act,
guy.
It's Oden's story we'll be following closely in the meantime.
Jesus, dude.
そういうこと?
これが噂のおでん節か
Say Mamma Mia, because our third entry is
Big Mama.
Mom, a sweet hound and the first Yonko on this list.
I don't know. I just kind of. I can't stand her, man. It's so annoying, dude. Like, holy.
The most powerful female pirate waltzes into the series with a bit of a song and dance. Instead of a display of power or personality, her
Just-
introduction has a carnival or party mood to it. A tea party, to be exact, which
Oh,
is her
man.
favorite activity. But look beyond the festivities, the rainbow and the dancing folks, and there's something terribly wrong with this cheerful and harmless picture. The talking flowers and the yummy desserts that break into song are just the tip of the iceberg of strangeness.
Actually,
Big Mom's jolly tune about planning a
that's
tea
a
party
cool
and a
intro,
wedding
man.
quickly goes into a very dark territory with lyrics about looting and killing. There's
Oh,
also
Jesus.
a murderous look on her face, which clashes with her light and easy footsteps. As far as character introductions go, this is the perfect show for this
I love how she
unpredictable
just intros
pirate
with
who's
singing.
as childlike as she is cruel, as powerful as she is
Oh, man.
peculiar.
So weird. So weird.
At number 2, we have the man with the most innovative transport solution.
Flying on a cannon. ball.
到着しましたんで
That is a cool intro. Come on, let's be honest. This is like
As a Marine Admiral,
Up there.
Kizaru undoubtedly has a fleet of naval warships at his disposal to help him get around. But where's the fun in that when you can ride a cannonball, right? Kizaru's entrance in Sarbodi is one of the most iconic moments in the series. As far as character introductions go, it doesn't get more unconventional than this. Him taking down the supernovas like it was nothing was just the icing on
dang.
the cake. If we talk about the three
Walking
admirals at this
away
point of the story,
like that.
Kizaru doesn't seem
What a
as
Giga
compelling
Chan.
a character as a Kainu, a ruthless authoritarian, or Aokiji, who's a reasonable man behind his icy exterior. And yet he's
Okay.
the one who gets the most exciting debut among the three. He's been part of some truly engrossing contests. We can only hope that the fun times continue when that familiar figure in a bright yellow suit makes his next appearance.
こりゃちょっとやりすぎたね
And that brings
Number
us
one.
to number one. And it's Kaido for the win.
彼は
he's like the main villain, right?
自殺をしたのだ
What beats riding into a scene on a cannonball? Free falling from a sky,
sky,
island
yeah.
and surviving the fall despite landing headfirst, that's what. That suicidal plunge is the moment we most associate with Kaido, the king of beasts and the central antagonist of the ongoing Wano arc. Before his debut, we knew Kaido to be an unstoppable, invincible force, more monster than man. In the episodes since that dramatic first appearance, we
A
know him
dragon.
to also be a tyrant with the power to transform into an ancient dragon, as well as a hopeless drunk with a grumpy disposition. It's these little character quirks that make him interesting as a villain, more than his imposing powers and physicality and his evil deeds. As the Wano arc unfolds and the action intensifies, we can't
That
wait
is
to
probably
see his
number one,
exploits. And this
entrance,
build-up
for
of
sure, man,
excitement
like-
and anticipation, I dare say, is
What beats you flying from the sky and just crashing into an island and
all
just
thanks
surviving
to his
that?
fascinating introduction more than 200 episodes ago.
The beast himself.
死に場所を求める男
He's
の名は
fucking huge, man.
百獣のカイドウ
And that brings us to the end
That
of
was
this
sick,
video.
man.
Tell me what your favorite character
That was really cool. I still think Mihawk was one of my favorites though, just splitting the boat in half. Thank you for watching this video, and also thank you very much to all of my supporters over at Patreon. If you'd like to see these videos earlier, head on to Patreon. And if you want to see more videos, click the videos here and here for more videos from me.